Moses lost the tabernacle, the Ark of the Covenant. The Philistines stole it, captured it. Okay? David went back to retrieve it and bring it to Mount Zion, the city of David. Do you understand that much?
Yes.
Now, David, with his zeal and this joy, he went to recover the tabernacle. So, let me set an introduction. The tabernacle, this is the same book, this is the first copy. David tabernacle, Moses tabernacle, which was the Mishkan, had animal skins as coverings. They would slay the animals, offer the blood, and use the skins for the covering of the tabernacle. Are y'all tracking?
Yes.
The skins that covered the tabernacle were black, white, and red. And all of those were symbolic. Okay, they have meaning. Okay? I'm not going to deal with the meaning right now. So Moses' tabernacle was a place of animal sacrifice and animal offerings. Now let's get a picture of David's tabernacle in 1 Chronicles, the 16th chapter, in verse 1.
Say that again, what chapter first? 1 Chronicles, 16th chapter.
Let's see, get a picture.
So they brought the ark of El and set it in the midst of the tent that David had pitched for it. And they offered burnt sacrifices and peace offerings before El. And when David had made an end of offering the burnt offerings and the peace offerings, he blessed the people in the name of Jehovah. And he dealt to every one of Israel, both man and woman, to every one a loaf of bread, and a good piece of flesh, and a flagon of wine.
Come on.
Okay, let's stop right there. Now, let me ask you a couple of questions. This verse, what you see different from the tabernacle of Moses? When David erected his tabernacle, did he offer burnt offerings and sacrifices, animal sacrifices?
No.
You made it in.
Yes, he offered burnt offering.
Burnt offerings and peace offerings.
Yes, he did.
Yes.
He did.
Verse 1.
Now, to really understand this, you're going to have to do some reading.
Okay.
Just put it in a book. Now, he didn't continue to offer them, but when he first pitched his tent, Moses' tabernacle was still up. So to get ahead of myself, Yah was establishing a new order, while the old order was still up.
Okay.
I'm just going to tell you one or two nuggets that you need to have in place, because you can read the whole book and still not know what you need to know. He was setting up a new order. Now, for a few minutes, I want to talk to you. That's why I wrote this on the board so I remember. See his word?
Yes.
See his word right here? What's his word?
Order.
So David went to retrieve the tabernacle, right? Let's look at that in let's go to 1 Chronicles 1, verse 13. Verse 9 and 10. Read.
When they came unto the threshing floor of Shidon, Uzzah put forth his hand to hold the ark, for the oxen stumbled. And the anger of Yah was kindled against Uzzah, and he smote him, because he put his hand to the ark, and there he died before him. And David was displeased, because Jehovah had made a breach upon Uzzah. Wherefore that place is called Peruzah to this day. Peruzah to this day.
Okay, so now I'm gonna suggest you do reading. You do your own reading. Now let's look at Romans 15. Romans 15, verse 4. So why are we studying this? Why are we studying this? Anybody? Why are we reading this? Why are we studying this? Anybody?
Do another order?
That's good.
Yah takes order very seriously.
That's fine. That's not what we're looking for.
To find out whose fault it was it David or Uzzah's fault?
No. Read.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime.
You already read over the answer.
What's the answer?
Come on, read.
For whatsoever.
What was the question?
Why we taking time to go
Why we're
over?
doing what?
Why
Why we're studying this. Okay, because sometimes, as we said, it's some interpretation. How do you know the right interpretation? It was written for y'all to learn, but you have to read it and study it yourself. But whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning. Those I didn't say were for our learning. Read.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
Amen.
Now,
Good word.
David learned a great lesson when bringing the Ark of the Covenant back to Mount Zion. He had zeal and excitement because he had a good cause. What was the cause? Okay, many of you have great cause and vision. Okay, you might be able to learn something from David's lesson. Okay, now David went back to get the covenant without knowledge from Yah how to bring it back.
Okay.
Yah has a divine order. And if you don't take time to find out his divine order, he's not going to endorse what you're doing. Just a minute. It could be a good thing now. But some of y'all who've been here a while, you heard me say this. You got to get the revelation of the principle. Good is not always right. But it's good. It's not a sin. It's not a weight. It's good. And that's how the devil will get you. Because you know what he did? See, Lord. The devil in the garden did not destroy Adam and Eve.
Amen.
Amen.
Right.
See, y'all sitting there waiting on another piece. I'm waiting on you to shout out the answer.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I'm coming to your question. Listen, he used the same principle. He didn't allow the knowledge out of it. And I'm just exposing it.
Right.
Because maybe nobody told you, they told you, forgot. If you don't rehearse this stuff, if it's not coming out of your mouth, it'll lay dormant. It'll be just like nobody told me, I don't even know.
That's true.
The devil did not destroy Adam and Eve. You know, we all have an Eve moment.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. He got them to sabotage himself. See, the devil doesn't have power to make you do anything.
No.
He'll be suggesting it to you. After a while, you'll think what you're hearing, you saying it. And you'll do it yourself. He won't even do nothing. You just be sitting there.
Laughing.
Y'all ain't hear what I'm saying. I thought I just said something right there. He was getting a lot of mileage out of my life when I didn't know that.
I like that.
I mean, I have a lot more, but you don't need a whole lot. You need to